Texas.
This is 13 Minutes to Magic Texas, an abbreviated limited series podcast about the TAOM, SAM, FISM, NACM combined convention in Arlington, Texas on August the 30th through September the 2nd, 2024, which we call Magic Texas. I am one of your hosts, Scott Wells.
And I'm Daryl Allen.
I'm Eric Oak.
And I'm Dal Sanders, president of the TAOM and co-producer of Magic Texas.
Every 2 weeks, we'll bring you information, updates, and highlights from Magic Texas. This week, we thought we would talk a little bit about the venue itself. That is, the hotel that'll be sponsoring it over in Arlington, Texas, which some of you, by the way, who may not know where Arlington is, it is just outside of Dallas, actually between Dallas and Fort Worth, closer to DFW Airport. So it's handy to the international airport.
It's very handy. Arlington is a great location, and we're just so lucky to be there. We actually looked at a lot of locations. Mark Wiedhaus and I, we went to we narrowed it down to the Omni in Dallas and Reunion, Hyatt Reunion in Dallas, and this brand new hotel that wasn't even open up yet, the Loews in Arlington. The reason why we ended up in Arlington was not because the other two hotels weren't excellent. They would have been perfect for us. Mm-hmm. But we couldn't get a theater to open up to us for the Labor Day weekend in 2024. They were either already booked or just couldn't.
And there happens to be a theater right nearby.
There happens to be an amazing theater called Texas Hall at the University of Texas in Arlington, and it's just an incredible location. So, but that's why we ended up at this hotel. Now, Mark and I, we got to do a hard hat tour.
You sure it didn't have anything to do with the Texas Rangers? Because I know you really like them down.
You know, those of you that know me, you know that I'm a little bit of a baseball fanatic.
And if I'm not mistaken, there's some games going on that Labor Day weekend, isn't there?
We'll be playing Oakland, and we'll be playing on Labor Day itself, the New York Yankees.
Okay.
In the stadium there.
In the ballpark.
Which is just walking distance, like a block away from Loews Hotel.
It's right there. Mm-hmm. It's right there. I mean, you go out of the hotel and you cross the street and
in the line.
Give him your ticket.
Folks, if you could see him, you'd see the sparkle in his eye right now, his excitement.
I think they can hear it in my voice. Because as of this recording, we just won the American League Championship last night. If I sound a little hoarse, I did a little bit of screaming last night.
So where are we going now?
We're going to the Loews.
No, the World Series. That's where the Rangers are going.
You know, I just don't want to jinx it. We're going to the World Series. Eric wants me to say by this time we've already won the World Series, but
in the same vein,
I just don't want to jinx it.
We've got FISM North America coming to Arlington, Texas, which is our magical World Series.
It's called Magic Texas, but it's a place called Texas
Live.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Texas Live is unbelievable. It's an amazing venue. Just imagine
30 restaurants and bars.
And they're all kind of opened up to each other. I mean, it's just like one big party, one big festival, one big gathering. It's just amazing.
You want barbecue? You go here. You want pizza? You go right next door. You want salad? You go. I mean, they're all right there. The main part has what everybody's telling me is the Las Vegas style U-shaped, horseshoe-shaped booths that points towards a wall of video screens. You say wall, you think of, at my big fancy church or at some other.
These are 100-foot screens.
These are huge. I mean, you could watch every NFL game on each different screen, or you could watch just tons of stuff.
And they do have that.
Plus,
it's like magic. The magic.
Go ahead, Dal. You like to tell us part about the big screen in the middle.
There's two big screens. There's the top part and the bottom part. And the bottom part lifts up behind the top part of the screen, and there's a full stage behind that screen. I've seen 12-piece bands play there after the games and everything, and it's just amazing.
So it's an amazing venue for us to have performers on the stage.
Imagine, if you will, a close-up performer on that stage and all the screens surrounding that stage have
Focus on their hands.
focused on their hands, or focused on a three-quarter shot or a full body shot, or different things like that.
Right.
So you could literally see everything that's going on stage.
Well, and the whole key there is you could see. So talk about how many people can fit in Texas Live as far as spectators.
Over 3,000 people.
So we
Over
can easily
3,000 people.
have
up
public
close and
tickets we could
personal.
sell.
Absolutely.
And it would change the way people want to see close up forever. Now that's going to be an expensive venue.
It is. Yeah, for
And
an
that's where you come in,
afternoon.
Eric.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm very fortunate in this case to get to be the COO of Magic Texas. So I'm the guy that gets to try and go out and get us extra funding so that we can afford, for example, this venue, which for the afternoon is only $35,000. So, audience, if you're out there and you've got an extra $35,000 sitting around, or more importantly, if you know someone who knows someone who knows somebody that would be willing and would consider being a sponsor for this great convention, get in touch with me at, what's my email address, Daryl?
It's going to be Eric at Magic Texas.
Eric at magictexas.com.
That's ERIC.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I'm sorry. Eric Hogue. And tell them how to spell Hogue.
Hogue, or as my dad used to say, and would embarrass me very well, that's hog with a UE. Eric Hogue, Hogue. I like to think of it more like Rogue from Star Wars.
Oh.
Get it? Yeah. Or Vogue, the magazine. So, yeah.
You're such a nerd.
Well, I just remember the old TV show, The Rogues. That's how far back
There you
that I
go.
go. It's a
All
great
right.
show.
But let's talk about this hotel a little more, okay? So Mark and I got to go through it probably 7 months ago now. A month ago, we had another group that went through it and got to see this brand new Loews. Now they're building it now. It won't open until February 13th. And they're 2 months ahead of schedule. But it is going to be so incredibly amazing. Daryl, what was your thoughts when you saw it?
Well, okay, so I got to back up a little bit. I was traveling. I had to go do some things in Fort Worth. Traveling from Dallas, you go down I-30, which sends you right by the entertainment district of Arlington. That includes your Six Flags, your AT&T Stadium, your Globe Life Field, all of the different things that you would do in Arlington. And there was a brand new thing on the horizon, and that was the brand new Loews Hotel. And I went, oh, good, we're going to be over there. That is so fantastic looking. Then we did the walkthrough, and even under construction, to see the place that the dealers are going to be, to see the room, or the foyer, actually, don't even call it a foyer. It is such a big venue that has huge windows. You can see outside. You can see Globe Life Field where the baseball games occur. You can see Texas Live. And everybody just sitting around, jamming there, playing, doing whatever they wanted to do. Right out of the dealer's room. My mind is blown. I'm sitting here literally around this table with a blown mind reminiscing about that trip through there. We are going to have such a fantastic time as magicians.
Let me ask you a question. Everybody just heard Daryl. Now they're going out, they're getting their registration, they're getting their hotels, and now all of a sudden this brand new hotel is filled up. What happens then? Where do people go? Is there an option?
Luckily, Loews also owns
How's that for a
Ride by
lead in
Loews
there?
right across the street. So that's going to be available too. Now, we really worked hard. Mark and I worked, specifically Mark Whitehouse, worked really hard to get the rates affordable at this hotel. This hotel is going to be $154 a night. This is a
Wow, for a brand new hotel, it's amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
This usually you'd pay $300 or more.
And we
a
got
night.
this locked in for 3 years?
And well, I don't know about that actually.
Oh, okay. We're working on it.
That's going to be up to.
It's going to be, Eric next
Oh,
year.
no pressure.
but it is what we've got, and the crowning thing was we got them to forget about the resort fees.
Wow, that's a big
So
deal.
there's no resort fees. It's going to be $154 a night, and the rooms are going to be so elegant and so nice. And they've had a couple of the rooms that we've already seen.
I know as to some of the amenities, we're going to have to check on that at a later time. We'll have an episode that'll talk about some of those kinds of things as to parking, Wi-Fi, et cetera.
Yes.
And people can go to magictexas.com, and when they go there, since I'm the guy that's going to be doing it,
You're the
we'll
webmaster.
have some links on there so you can go see some of the either the artist renditions or some actual videos, not only there but of Texas Live and all the different things that you can do around, literally within walking distance.
Well, you can register now.
Absolutely.
At the go to magictexas.com, and when you get to the place, click on hotel.
Hotels.
And
Book your
say-
hotel.
book your hotel.
Even though it's not open yet.
Even though it's not open yet. We're already starting to fill up the allotted rooms that we've asked for. So it's going to,
Yeah.
I feel
It's going to be pretty
confident
awesome.
we're going to
Well, I had mentioned in an earlier episode, and that is that I think this should be considered as a vacation where a magic convention happens to take place, as opposed to the other way around. Typically, magicians will take their family saying, hey, we're going to be having this convention in such and such a location, and while we're there, you can find something else to do. Well, there are so many things to do, and we're going to be talking about that in an upcoming episode as well, about why you should attend.
That's called a tease, folks.
I can say that Eric and I met with representatives of certain entertainment venue in the area, and they have a couple of places that are really close, almost walking distance for one, a long stretch of the legs for the other, but either way, we've got some great things coming for families. Yeah, you're going to want to make this a destination for you.
Some great opportunities, yes.
So the hotel sounds fantastic. And from what that I saw on the AI video showed that we're going to be having a lot of session rooms that will be right out in front of the banquet rooms and
Yes.
the dealers' rooms. So it'll be a beautiful area for everyone.
Just the hotel itself is almost just an event to go to, just to see it. It's beautiful.
And we know we're just talking about a hotel, folks, but this whole district, this whole area, everything that's involved here is going to be unlike anything you've seen in any other convention, including Las Vegas.
It's uniquely Texas, which is really cool.
It is uniquely Texas.
And it'll be a one-of-a-kind type of thing, so you don't want to miss that. Well, speaking of which, we don't want to miss our deadline. We try to keep this to about 13 minutes, and I think we're about there then right now. So thank you guys very much for talking about this. Be sure, everyone, to like this and also to share it on your social media, and be sure to subscribe so this way that you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Be sure to talk about this in your club and with your group, and as I said, put it on your social media too.
That's right. And, just spread the word. Help us spread the word. Oh, that's it, Scott.
And there we go. We're right on time. So till next time, that was Dal Sanders, Eric Hode, and also Daryl Allen. Bye-bye, y'all.